Here spends his time scouring the internet to give us random facts that we never knew we needed. And he has another edition of Wiki Who.
Wiki Who, that is right. If you need a refresher, it works like this. I give you 3 famous people who have something in common, and then I give you a semi-obscure factoid from their Wikipedia page, and you have to tell me which one it applies to. Okay? Today, Jordan is playing as well. We have the Niners and the Raiders playing this weekend.
Yep.
So, our options today are former 49ers great Joe Montana, former Raiders great Howie Long, and former 49ers/Raiders great Jerry Rice. He played for both teams. Now, you guys don't have to know a lot about football.
Okay, good.
To know. In fact, you need to know nothing about football.
Great.
Even
better.
To know these questions, okay? Question number 1. Who was raised by their grandmother and 4 uncles?
Grandmother and 4 uncles. That's a tough one. How would I know? How would I know? I'm gonna have to guess.
Yeah, there's no.
Hey, I was so successful the first time I played, but now I'm really
went
like
3 for 3 the first time.
Let's go with Jerry Rice.
Okay. Jordan?
Ooh, I'll go with Jerry Rice too then.
Okay. Well, guys, Jerry Rice did grow up in these hardscrabble rural parts, Starkville, Mississippi. His grandmother did help raise him. But he's not who we're talking about here.
Okay.
Joe Montana grew up in the blue-collar suburbs of Pittsburgh, another rough place. But it was the housing projects of Charlestown, Massachusetts, where Howie Long was raised by his grandmother and 4 uncles. His mom had a severe epilepsy condition. She couldn't work. She was bedridden a lot. His dad worked long hours, I think, as a delivery man. And so, grandmother and uncles raised Howie Long.
Proud grandmother now, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Round 2. By the way, the relish is safe because neither one of you guys got that one correct. Question number 2. Here we go. Who got a spot on their high school football team by cutting class?
I'm going to go with Joe Montana.
Okay.
Jerry Rice.
Okay, well, all 3 of these men, very gifted athletes, obviously. So their athletic talent, you would think, would shine through right away. Howie Long says, though, he was not a gifted athlete at a young age, or at least didn't know that he was. He had no interest in playing football. In fact, he was scared. He thought, what if I'm not good at it? Jerry Rice did want to play football, but his grandmother wouldn't let him when he was a freshman in high school. However, he was cutting class one day, the principal caught him, and he ran away, and the principal said, this kid's so fast, we got to get him on the football team.
Is that a true story?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's a great story.
Turned him over to the football coach, and finally Grandma agreed to let him play football. Yeah. He turned out to be the greatest wide receiver of all time. Okay, final question. Here we go. Who of these 3 gentlemen stopped an attempted kidnapping on their grandchild?
Actually, no, this is Joe Montana.
Wow, you could have waited for Jordan to go.
Yeah, that's right.
You're
right. No, you're right.
Yeah,
Joe Montana.
Yeah, so you're right. It is Joe Montana. The story is he and his wife were in their beautiful Malibu home. And a woman just entered the home.
So bizarre.
And took the 9-month-old baby out of the playpen that the baby was sleeping in. And they, I think, were shocked at first. And then Joe Montana went up and pulled the baby out of her arms.
That is the most bizarre story.
Yeah.
That led me to 1 right answer in this game, so we're good.
Now, as the parent of a small child, I'm thinking, oh, wow, they were just watching the kid? Mom and Dad were just off doing something?
Something fun somewhere?
Nice. But imagine being the parents, you get the call, what's that, Dad? Yeah, somebody tried to kidnap the child in our multi-million-dollar Malibu home.
But I
stopped him.
Yep, we're good.
Because I'm Joe Montana, and I always come through in the clutch. All right, guys, that was Wiki Who.
That was fun.
Football edition of Wiki Who.
Thanks, John. All right, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.